Turning now to the midair disaster over Reagan National Airport earlier this year. Today, the family of one of the victims has filed a lawsuit.
67 people died when an American Airlines plane collided with an Army helicopter in January. News 4's Dominique Moody joins us live with more details on the lawsuit.
Dominique, what are you hearing from those family members today?
Yeah, Jim, and this is definitely one of the first steps in this legal battle. But we also know that today's lawsuit was filed by Rachel Crafton. Her husband, Casey Crafton, was killed in the crash. And throughout the last couple of weeks and months, we know that the families have been trying to seek accountability. Many of the families, they showed up today during this news conference to also be supportive of the Crafton family. Now, they plan to file their own lawsuits. The lawsuit filed this morning states that American and PSA Airlines failed to protect the passengers aboard Flight 5342 because they were aware of the helicopter traffic around DCA, but failed to adequately train pilots to handle the traffic and take other steps to mitigate the risks. Attorneys representing the Crafton family also stated that this plane crash was, quote, predictable and preventable. The lawsuit comes after days of intense hearings with the National Transportation Safety Board, who confirmed that the Black Hawk helicopter was flying too high before the crash. NTSB staff says the aircraft was above the established limit before it collided with the American Airlines passenger plane. The collision claimed the life of 60 passengers and 4 crew members on the plane and all 3 service members in the helicopter. And today, members of the Crafton family and other families, along with their attorneys, say this is one step closer to accountability.
I just still don't understand how something so serious had so much kind of, laxness around it through like very large agencies that are supposed to be taking care of it.
It wasn't like, one big mistake. It was a perfect storm of, whether it was negligence or whether it was just, people, kind of having an off day or whatever the case was. That was very difficult.
Our group has worked relentlessly to push for reform and expose failures within the system that are supposed to keep us and our loved ones safe.
In response to the lawsuit, American Airlines issued a statement that reads in part, American has a strong track record of putting the safety of our customers and team members above everything else. We continue to support the ongoing NTSB investigation and will defend American and PSA Airlines against any legal action claiming the airline caused or contributed to this accident. We also received a statement from the FAA. It says our hearts go out to the families who lost loved ones on that tragic January evening. Since the accident, Secretary Duffy and the FAA have acted decisively to make the skies over our nation's capital safer. We will continue to work closely with the NTSB to ensure no family has to suffer this pain again. And today, attorneys said that all families of the passengers on the plane are expected to file a lawsuit by the end of this year. And we know that the NTSB report that is hopefully detailing what caused this collision will come out next year. Back to you.
All right, Dominique Moody. Dominique, thank you.